Hello and welcome to the Premier League Season 7 semi-final. My name is Rej and let's get into it. I'm trying to enter the lobby right now. And I'm also waiting for my co-host who will be here shortly. Yeah, placements have started with EB going first here. EB finished the season at 7th place, made it by a hair in front of Real Crate to the playoffs. And yeah, we have HakunaMatata as second pick. He finished 4th. Then we have Arod for 3rd pick and Sarpinsarp with the 4th and 5th pick. So looking at the board, what immediately comes to mind here is the 8 ore. It's the only good ore in the game, and 843 probably the only good ores for sport in the game. Not the best production. But it's kind of tough to take something else at first, I think, because there is no wood brick spot, not really a decent one. So if you take something like the 469, for example, you would have to hope for some wood at the way back, which could be possible at the 810 or 910, or maybe something like the 611, 12. But it's always a risk that you get zoned out of the second road material if you take the brick only. But on this board, it looks okay, I think. So that would be the best wheat, the 469. And probably going to the sheep port, which looks to be an okay port on this board. So he's on his final 10 seconds, and we'll see. Yeah, he goes for the ore. Makes sense. Probably a road to the coast, I assume. Yeah, and we have our co-commentator joining. Hello, Gil.
Hey, how are you?
I'm pretty good. We are on the first placement. I don't know if you have the game already open.
Sorry, I just came back home, so
Yeah, take your
logging in
time.
now.
Take your time. Looks to be an interesting pick board. Instant second pick by HakunaMatata, going for the 469. Yeah, makes totally sense, I think. As I mentioned, best wheat on the board, best brick on the board, decent
Oh,
port to go to.
I haven't seen the board, but I'm backing best brick on the board for sure.
Yeah, the brick
Yeah,
is not that easy to take on this board, I think. The other brick spots are kind of bad.
yeah, I think 5, 9, 10 with the double brick.
Yeah, that's still okay. And I think that will be
That's
taken by 4th, maybe. But
yeah.
quite tough already, I think, for a 3rd pick here. I mean, there's a play for the wood port, maybe, in the cards for
There is
him.
a place for the wood board, yeah. And I think 843 is kind of balanced if you're placing third.
I could also imagine a world where I take a 569 and take a brick spot later, maybe 3, 10, 11, going to the 8, 10.
They could, yeah, but like if if you're placing fourth, then most likely you get 5, 9, 10, and you get 843,
Mm.
and more,
You go for
and
the 8, 10.
you go for the 810, and then you have
Yeah.
a wood board. That makes you really strong.
Yeah, I think third is in the toughest position here, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe there is some talk needed with fourth. What is best here to coordinate? I don't know. Maybe 8-3-4, or maybe you take the break 5-9-10.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Because somewhere you get good wood, you can work your way around.
I think I prefer 5-9-10 because then you can take another good production spot on the way back. I think. I guess you can also take a massive wood spot with the 8-3-4, having the wood pot there.
Yeah, yeah, if you want to have fun, for sure.
So he leaves it to the last second and he takes the 8-3-4.
3-4, yeah, yeah. That's what I think he chooses, like balance over anything else.
Yeah, I think it's a slightly better choice maybe. So what do you think? Can you take the 5-6-9 pointing safely to the 9-10, or
Yeah, I
is
think
somebody
so.
maybe taking that?
No, I don't. It's tough to say because maybe 4-5-11 is open if at all you want that sheep. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there are enough spots on the
There are
board.
enough spots. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. What I'm really scared of is white getting something like 8-5-10 on the way
Yeah,
back with that sheep
totally.
board. That's what is really.
But nobody wants the sheep, right? Except for
Nobody wants
first
that,
pick.
exactly. Yeah.
So that will be pretty tough. I mean, 8-5-10 is not so bad. But you probably want 6-9-5 over 5-8-10.
Hmm.
So, yeah. I mean, an interesting choice is if you take 5-9-10 at the top with the bricks. If you go for the 8-10, or if you maybe go in the other direction
I think
with
you surely take.
having in mind going to the 6-2. It's
Yeah,
a bit of a
you
long
surely.
shot, I think, but maybe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 5-9-10 works with, I think, something like 6-5-9. Just if you want to really, play something different. Yeah, he goes 5-9-10. He chooses a more orthodox setup, you would call it.
Yeah.
Now white is in a really, really good spot. Like white is
I'd
in a
say so
dream
too, yeah.
spot. Yeah, he's in a dream spot now.
So I assume for first pick, green, we will have the 4-5-11 open. Would you think he will take that over a port 8-10 or 9-10?
Yeah, I think it's fine to take 4-5-11. I think. I mean, that maybe that's personal bias. Like I have a bigger thing for 3 hex spots, but
Yeah.
yeah, You get coordinated fours as well, so that always helps.
Yeah, the sheep doesn't seem too valuable. The additional
Yeah.
one.
What does black take here now? 8-10 or something? It's very likely, right?
And black, maybe 5, 6,
Arod, yeah.
9.
5-6-9 is great, yeah, but
Yeah, but it will be a struggle to get to the port. Probably. You never know in these games.
you never know in these games exactly. Like if it was a normal game, I would say okay, but like, and people just use something as a port to hype up some other player, and they say, "Oh, this one's getting the good port, and now we need to be wary." And
Mm.
a lot of people do that. So, like, what would you pick here? 6-5-9 or 8-10? Oh, he goes 6-5-9.
Yeah, I think it's either that or the 5, 9, 10 to break
Yeah,
up the spot for white. But it also hurts your game, so I don't know.
yeah, no brainer that the 8-5-10.
Yeah.
That's a
Also
no brainer.
peaceful roads all the
Very
way.
peaceful. Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Now's the big decision. Maybe we could switch to VC and see if these guys are making a
Yeah,
deal.
maybe
Like
let's see if they are trying to make a deal.
So I guess it's between. Oh, go ahead. Were you gonna say something, Eric? Were you gonna say something, Eric? I'll just say my piece. If I'm concerned if you leave the 5-4-11 open for Hakuna, he'll just get that with the sheep port and uncontested for road, really.
So it probably gets it. I probably go sheep port first for sure, and then probably for one, unless you take it. But
It's not as good for Surf as it is for you.
I think Sarp needs it.
I don't see myself going before 5
Yeah, I
11.
don't. Yeah, why would he go there anyway?
Like, why
So
would I
nobody
move?
goes 4-5-11. I'm cool.
I guess nobody but you. The only reason I would go there will be to stop you when you have the sheep board.
Yeah, stop me. I mean, I'm only thinking road network more so than that spot, but not the
By the way,
biggest deal since I hardly ever go for road.
Yeah, I thought Arod would take 5 9 10. By the way, with his second pick.
Yeah,
I
but then
thought
someone
about
takes
it.
8-10, and he's kind of
It's so
screwed.
much cheap. Yeah.
Like, because I would probably take 8-10
Yeah,
if he did that.
yeah. Then Eric wouldn't have a good spot, and you wouldn't have such a good spot, I guess.
Yeah.
Eric, are you there? Okay.
Oh, he was on mute.
He's in the zone.
All right.
quite typical. It's like Arod telling him to go 4-5-11. So Hakuna doesn't. Yeah,
That's-
nice one.
He goes for what sits best for the table, and he also didn't really put much pressure on Arod there.
Yeah.
So I don't think
I
there was
think
a deal on,
there's no
or
deal. I think he just did the right thing. Like that was sensible. That road is funny.
yeah, maybe he could have asked for a wood, but
Hmm.
that should be easy to trade for anyways, at least at
Yeah. What?
first.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite here, Gil, after the initial placements?
Um. I think like just looking on paper, Hakuna's favorite, but you never know in these kind of games. Like people who have the best setup often are so horribly blocked, and I think like I don't know. I feel like Sarp is in a very good spot. We might not see it right now, but I just feel he's in a good spot. He takes road. He gets 6, 11, 12. And then he gets 3 to 1 port. Most likely gets 8, 10. And he's
What do you
definitely
think
capable.
will
So,
his first priority be?
um, I think 6, 11, 12 is a good, not a bad option.
I
Depends,
might
like
even consider going for the 411.
4, 11. Yeah, you could.
I mean, yeah, we will see. He started with the free road.
Started with the free roll, yeah. And
He can trade bricks with Arod for additional wood.
yeah, I don't think anyone's doing that trade, right?
It will be, yeah.
No one's gonna do that.
He can do maybe 1-for-1 with EB wood for brick. I could see that happening.
Yeah, just a 1 for 1 makes sense because an 11 also rolled, so
That is also a wild offer EB puts out there.
EB could
But
also ask for
why
2
not try?
wood. EB could ask for like 2 wood for a break. It's not a bad option because Arod produces so much wood, and you never know.
Yeah, he could throw it out there.
Throw it out there, and then you never know. A year of plenty or something can really, really help him.
We have plenty of brick on the board. Will be very interesting where Saab's first road goes here.
He's surely gonna play a road, right? Because he's on 7 cards.
Yeah. And maybe he does wood for brick with Arod.
Perhaps. Yeah.
There's no wheat in the game, I think, right now.
None. No.
That's pretty interesting. Nobody has wheat. So
No sixes, so no wheat, and no fours. Yeah, and obviously no threes. It's a game of 11 so far. But
I mean,
if where would you place your road, or would you place your road? Because I don't know.
yeah, I kind of think I go for 11 first.
4-11. Okay.
I mean, he has the ore already in hand. I'm not sure if he can trade that at some point. Maybe he can,
Yeah.
but otherwise
Yeah.
it's stuck until he sells the wheat.
And it's not like
And
there's
for the
so
same
much
reason,
wheat.
A10 is not an option for me for the first pick. And 6, 11, 12 would be a bit faster, I guess. That's another mad trade thrown out there by Hakuna.
So he goes 8-10 first.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Like it's good production. You-
Yeah. He can trade the ore if necessary.
Yeah, you can trade the ore. So
Maybe the chat can tell us on Twitch what they would have done with their first road. So EV's turn now. He's looking for wood, of course. He's sitting on 3 bricks and a lot of sheep, I guess.
a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
3 sheeps. What else? Did he get an ore already? No. 4 sheep and 3 bricks. Interesting trade.
We're gonna have a
Or
lot of these trades because of how the roles have gone.
I think that would be an okay trade, maybe.
Yeah, that's not the worst trade, but it's definitely not the worst trade for Arod.
Um, if EB gets 2 wood here, do you think you
Yeah,
will go for 11? Or will you just settle?
I think you
For
go
11
for
it
yeah.
is.
3:1 board any day. I think,
Yeah.
especially when you're getting 2 roads being an OVG player at the start of the game. It's really good.
Yeah. Pretty nice deal for both of them.
Both of them, yeah.
Doing a lot for the game. And I think Hakuna will have a hard time getting trades here at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the problem. That's what when you ask me who's favorite, I I don't know. I never fancy the strongest setup in these kind of games.
Yeah,
Really never know.
totally. They will make sure that he will have a tough time, at least early on.
Yeah, but he's got such a flexible setup
Yeah.
with so much production. Like I don't
He
know.
doesn't need too much help, and
It doesn't need too much help.
once he gets to mid or late game, they will have to probably worry about someone else at some time, and
Hmm.
then you can still shine with those spots.
You can. Oh yeah. I think with that 411, EB is huge now.
Yeah.
I think that's a very underrated move. I'd say. Now he doubles up on the 4.
Yeah,
Now,
problem is he got rid of all his brick, I think, and
yeah,
has
yeah,
no
yeah.
wood as well.
No wood, no, no, yeah.
So it might be a bit of struggle to settle there. But once it's done,
Yeah,
it looks really good.
I think he's thinking long term because you can get the brick Portland right now, but then
Yeah,
I don't know
does nothing.
I don't know what you do with that unless you do the perfect like 3 cities, 2 VPs, and largest army.
It begs the question though why he didn't point there in the first place.
Mhm. Yeah,
Maybe he thought he would go on the coast with the second settlement. I mean,
yeah.
it's hard to
I
predict
think
the
I would- I think I would have
big
toned
settlements.
it down as well. Like because you don't have much to lose if you point down. The thing is, even if someone goes bold and tries to cut you off or something, you know what's coming your way, and then you can go 9-10, and then take the 3:1 port.
Yeah.
So I think you have to point down. It's just an opinion.
So we had the first 8 in the game. Did we have a 6 already? I don't think so.
No sixes, no sixes, no sevens. That's why,
Yeah,
yeah,
still
it's
no
gone
wheat
so
on the
quiet.
board.
No wheat on the board. We're seeing all these sheep for wood trades.
Sarp, I don't think he has wood. Yeah, he has plenty of brick,
Tens and elevens, isn't it?
but nobody needs it right now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
EB would probably like one.
So Sarp has zero wood right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, he trades.
Oh, Arod takes another brick. That's interesting.
Yeah. Decent move. Now he just needs a three potentially to have a nice settlement.
Yeah, but he had the brick already, no? He got 2 from EB. So we will see a road to the 6, 11, 12 maybe. And maybe 4 for 1 for wheat. I could imagine that.
Yeah, instead of like loafing around right now, it's just better to 4-4, I think. So much heat.
Yeah, I mean, okay, he passes on
That's
7.
fine as well. Yeah, that's fine as well, I think.
I don't think he had a 4 for 1 maybe with the brick. Probably not.
He gave away one, so he doesn't
Yeah,
know.
although his hand must have been sheep and bricks exclusively. Oh, he has an ore as well. Another 11, that's pretty good for EB.
Yeah, EV doesn't need to worry now if 11 is
Yeah,
rolling.
the 11 was very crucial for him in the early game here. Got his wood trade. I'm still not sure if Saab had rolled a wood. Maybe he would have and had 2 roads at some point. Maybe he would have gone for 11.
Yeah, but I think that was done once EB made that trade with Arod.
Yeah, then it was done. But Sarp placed the first road, I think, towards the 8-10.
Yeah.
And you would have expected a 6 to roll a bit more or a bit earlier than the 3-4-11s we had so far.
Mm-hmm.
That made that trade possible. So Hakuna, still no wheat on the board. Also, he seems to be missing a brick. We only had 1-9, I think. Yeah. So Arod can trade, probably would another one with EB.
Yeah. Okay, he does the 4-4-1.
Does he have enough here? He
Yeah,
has
he
it.
does.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
First one to
And,
settle.
and a three, and a three. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's huge.
With the wood port. Now you need to get 6 wood to make a city. That's not bad.
Yeah, you just hope there's no 7 now.
Yeah. Sevens are gone. Like sevens and sixes, they're not there.
But maybe he can get a trade here. A pretty good one. Yeah, Sapio has survived with his passing on 7. He has 10 cards now.
Yeah, not a
He
bad
added
orbit.
another ore, another brick. So
Or
his hand is still pretty rough. And
he
another
added an
sheep as well.
ore, brick, and a sheep. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
not
he did.
going through. Nobody has that, I think. Maybe Hakuna. But he just 4 for 1 for his wheat.
One of those trades.
Oh, that's an interesting offer here.
One of those trades. Again.
I think that's a fine deal, right?
Not a bad deal, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes through and
Goes through.
Sarp is settling.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
The first 6 of the game. Perfect roll for Hakuna. He gives his precious wheat away and gets it back, and now he can sell as well.
Yeah.
And
I think it was
Eric,
a very, very good trade for him.
Eric is looking for wood and wheat to sell. Has a bunch of ore stuck in his hand now. I think it's 3 or 4. And Arod makes an offer. I don't think Eric wants to trade the brick. He needs this one.
He's got just one, right?
Yeah, but I'm curious if he would do some ores for it. Wow. Yeah, I think someone will take
Ooh.
that. I think
Someone's
Arod
gonna
will
take
take that for sure.
Oh god. Imagine
I hope
Arod
there's not
taking
too
that.
much
And another 3
involved in these deals. We don't too much side agreements which we are not aware of here. Yeah, awesome trade for Arod.
Really, really good trade. Now, wow, man.
But EB is
It's
set
gone.
up as
It's
well.
gone.
So
And he's got coordinated 11.
yeah,
EB
he
for
can
road.
do some
Let's go.
road clowning.
EB for road.
So Hakuna should have enough to settle here. Not sure if there are any trades in the cards here. His hand is pretty good.
Okay, everyone's getting a move on now. It's nice to see.
Yeah,
They're figuring out ways to help each other. It's not like a jammed game.
yeah, they figured
Uh,
good ways out
Sarp
to
is on
trade
8
here.
cards again. Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about.
3 sheep.
Maybe he's forgetting that he has a sheep port.
Oh no, he wants to trade 1 ore and get 3 sheep.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But who would do that? I mean, the only one who's really interested in ore is Arod. And he don't have.
Couple of ores.
Yeah, he has a couple of ores already and no sheep. At least not 3.
Yeah, he does not. He's got 1 sheep, I think. 1 sheep and a wood, maybe. Not 2
He
sheep.
has a wheat left
Oh
and
no, he
2
has a
ores.
wheat. He has a wheat. Yeah.
He's
So he's got 2 ores, a sheep, and a wheat.
not that far from a city, but it won't
No, he's
happen this turn.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is that for a dev?
port services offered to Sarp. Now I understand.
Another 4. That's good for EB.
Do you think Arod will buy a dev here? Probably will hold for a city, right?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like I think you got to be brave and city up 659.
Yeah,
That'll be
for
amazing.
sure. I mean, if I can get my hands on another brick here, I would try for it, but he really only has the wheat. That's good for trade. Probably doesn't want to give away the ore.
I just realized what's happened with the robber. Why is the robber dressed like Santa? Oh, I've not seen that.
I think it was a recent colonist update
Oh,
to get us in the holiday spirit.
nice. I hadn't even seen that.
Maybe it
Just
takes the
just
sting out of
realized.
it a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't look that intimidating now.
Although it's kind of weird. Santa
Okay,
taking away your stuff instead of bringing you something.
settlers.
Upsells again, yeah.
Yeah.
Wheat is coming in. We had a 4, we had a 6, and a 3, of course. EB has, I think he has some more left.
He gave away 2.
Yeah. He had at least
And
3, I would say.
Not sure.
He has a road from the 11. He has options here. I think he will try to hold for a city here. He has at least 2 wheat and 1 ore. Maybe he has even 2 ores.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he has 2 ores.
No, I don't think so. Wow. Interesting offer. I assume that would make him settle again.
Yeah, that's a road settle on the brickboard. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense. Doubling up on the 8. Basically, it's similar to building a city there, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 4 is already doubled up.
Yeah.
He buys the first dev card.
No, Arod bought the first one. Arod bought a dev.
Oh yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, decided to not build hold for a city.
I would expect the road to go down anyway. I don't think he will pass on 7. What's this about? Maybe they're trying to do some kind of insurance deal for Hakuna.
Or maybe they're trying
He's
to
stalling
buy
for
time.
time.
They're trying to buy time. These time trades are the funniest.
Yeah. I assume that's another one for time.
Maybe. Oh, no, I don't think so. No. Oh, God. Would you pass on 7 here? Like, not the worst option.
I mean, he could put the road down, right?
You could put a road down, exactly.
I mean, maybe he's scared of Sarp, but
Yeah, I think 3 of them have worked out a deal.
yeah.
to make sure Hakuna gets under 8.
But they are under a lot of time pressure here. That one was very close.
Yeah, nicely done though.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
A death
I
card
think
and a
I
settlement,
think
that's pretty
Sarp is
huge.
the biggest loser in from that trade.
Yeah, totally. And there's a city. Looks like
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh man.
that's perfect for him to like getting under 8, and now a 6 rolling.
Yeah.
What would you city up here? I think I'd city up 8, 5, 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you get double wheat from the 6 anyway.
Yeah. Whew. So I think Hakuna takes a huge lead with that city.
That's the thing about his setup. Like, you don't need to really work your head around too much.
Yeah. I mean, he was still active with the trading.
Yeah, that's so important. Like, that is so important to do it.
He offered his sheep port to Sarp, made something happen there, got an extra card out of it. So maybe, yeah, I guess everybody's desperate to get something done. But it
Yeah,
didn't seem like they froze him out completely.
yeah. So, like, that's sign of a good player, also, though. Really good player. Even though you have so much at your disposal, you're still trying.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still waiting for the first 7. That's also a big thing, probably. I mean, even if they want to do something against him.
Yeah,
Some 7s need to start rolling.
yeah.
It has been very peaceful so far.
I think these kind of games are those where 7s don't roll for like 20, 25 turns. And once they start, they just annoy the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Uh, that gets fun. Like, that gets fun if you're watching, but not if you're playing.
Yeah. It must be the calm before the storm, I think. Yeah.
It
So
seems
far, it
like
has
it.
been a nice holiday game. No plows, no
No
robbers,
bad blood. Yeah, no robbers, no flowers.
not not a night, uh, which makes sense, I guess, when there's no 7.
The reason why I realized the robber has become a Santa is because 7s have not rolled. I realized it so late. Nice. 8s.
So another trade goes through for Arod. He gets a wheat. Um,
I think
and he
that was.
passes with it. Yeah.
I think maybe that was part of the other deal, like which
Yeah,
EBOX.
could be.
Yeah, I think that is part of it, which makes it like so good for each of them. Okay, decides to go there. Would you have gone to 912 with 2 roads?
I might have considered the ore port.
5-2? Yeah, 5-2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. I think it's not a bad spot.
Yeah, but it's nice to have another solid wood spot.
It doesn't have a port yet,
Yeah,
and then that'll be his 5th settlement.
that's an issue for sure.
Yeah, so
I guess he thinks he can trade the ore well enough anyway.
the problem is I'm not seeing Sarp having a lot of trades with them. Like I'm seeing white and black have a lot of trades. Seeing green and black have a lot of trades. The thing is, Sarp is kind of stuck in the middle with when it comes to the talking with regard to trades. That's the problem, I think, for him.
Yeah. And even all trades that he can do will probably benefit the other one more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can almost already not trade anymore with Hakuna,
Oh god,
at least at the moment here.
you never know. You never know. Look at that. Finally a nice trade for Sarp and EP, I would say.
So that's a city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's another one of these games. They power up quickly. Nobody really cares about dev cards at this stage.
Yeah.
Just increase production as much as you can.
What do you think of that city on 843?
Yeah, I think it makes
Even though,
sense.
yeah, even though he gets a 2 or in 2 beat, I still think that's a good city. Because now he's like a 4 away from another city.
Yeah. I think that's the plan, to get the other city quickly.
Quickly, yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially like if his dev card is a knight, he does not have to really worry about.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the plan. To build another city before doing anything else. So Hakuna, I'm really curious if he gets any trades here.
But the fact that he manufactured like 2 to 3 good trades at the start, it's like it steered him clear, sort of. Now he doesn't need to really worry about trades.
He can threaten the 9-10 now to take it away from Arod. Maybe that's why
He
this
gets
deal goes
another trade.
through.
Beautiful, like we sheep port for wood port stuff. Man, this game is smooth. Like they're working smoothly.
Yeah. I
Three
think
for
he
three
threatened
trades.
to take the 9-10 here to get the trade.
Yeah, yeah.
He had 2 roads in hand. So yeah, there's the city for EB.
Now he just needs another 8 or 3, and then he can like also double dev or city dev. Like that's a dream. If you get that right now.
Yeah, you just don't want a 7 here.
Yeah, just
That's the worst here.
yeah. Or like even getting a roll in your next turn and then 7ing out on your turn is not the worst. But 7ing out on Saab's turn is like
Yeah,
legit. Like, and Saab's gonna come after you because
that
you've got
can
like
ruin your game.
3 beat. Another trade. Jeez. What is that?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
want to
tough
go
to
to
follow
do you want to
here.
go to voice chat? Do you want to go to voice chat? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I
Yeah,
totally
what's
lost
your
track of your
question?
cards, so I don't know.
What's the question?
City or
I
seven?
wanna trade- Yeah, subtle or city.
Oh, road settles.
I think you got a
Big,
I think you
yeah.
got a city 659. You're just gonna be too thin buying development cards, or
I
however
just
you're
don't
gonna
know
get
if you
the 10s too thin.
get the port. I guess you don't
Yeah,
need the
how
port.
do I need more than 3 settlements this game though?
Oh, probably. Yeah, just the settlement spot's bigger than the port, honestly. Yeah.
Um,
If we can cut a deal, I can leave you the port area.
Yeah, like I don't think Sarp needs it. Well, he does.
I
Actually.
think Sarp needs it. Yeah.
He can wrap
What
around the
kind of-
12.
yeah,
Like,
he can take.
he needs a
12.
city. He needs a city at some point.
But what kind of deal are you thinking? Just I gotta think still.
Mm,
I have a
But
sheep if you need
I
a trade
can
for time.
I can leave you that spot if you give me a free wheat.
He has a wheat already.
That's
Free
true.
wheat.
Yeah, I can leave you that spot so you can city and give me a free wheat.
Okay,
I
fine.
think it's a good trade actually. And Sarp gets a city. Where's he city though?
Yeah.
That's what I'm really interested in.
8-10.
Hmm.
You need the
Yeah,
wheat right
probably.
now.
Mm, yeah, like if you leave it to me, I can just wait, if you don't mind.
Well, it's either I port right now or I don't.
Okay, then port.
Yeah.
Just give me two cards for a wood, and then we can do it back, or a sheep. Choose one.
Oh, sorry. And what was it again?
Oh,
so I
it's
give you a wood
wood for
for.
sheep. You're gonna give me a wood for sheep, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Go!
Yeah,
Uh,
there you go.
Let's go! Game over.
That's it, man. That's
I think
awesome.
it is game. That is game.
I can't
GG.
wait for you to city 6 too.
I should have.
Yeah.
Eric, do you want insurance?
Yeah.
Wow, those trades were really smart. Like I think Saab did well there.
Yeah. Turned out to be a good decision
Get
going
get
for
the
the
stick
9-12.
first. Yeah.
Maybe it was on his mind even. And it's a really friendly atmosphere, I have to say.
I'm telling you, like it's the kind of game where you don't want to watch and you want to play. No sevens, so many trades. Every everyone has a city, like city for everyone, and they're chilling. Like they're just I don't know, man. It's really nice for a game like a PL semifinal to be without a seven so friendly. It's nice, it's a good one.
So it seems like Sarp is still missing an ore for his city.
Maybe yeah. Do you do that trade? I think I would if I had it.
Wooden sheep for the ore.
Yeah. Cause I'm backing myself to get road.
You mean as Hakuna?
No, a Sarp.
Yeah. It's tough,
Yeah,
but he gets it.
he does it. Yeah. What do you city?
Yeah, Sarp is totally dependent on the people trading with him, of course.
What do you city here?
Tough choice. Yeah. I would have said something at the ore, and I guess the 8 makes more sense than the 3. So EB survived and he bought devs. I'm surprised.
With the two devs.
And
He also got like a good set of roles, right?
yeah, it's a problem if he starts playing knights now. They have to take care of the road sooner than they want,
Yeah.
probably.
I was about to say like sitting up 8-10 attracts the robber on the 8 or so much, but then I forgot there's no robber yet. And now
You-
EB has 3 devs, so you don't have to worry about your 8.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
win-win
that's what
for.
he's totally banking on, I think, Sarp, that EB will take care of keeping that open. I wonder if we see a dev card here. If you think it's time. I guess he would have played anything, Road Builder or you have plenty. Do you think it would be wise to play a knight here if he has a few.
If he has two, then I think not. If he has three, for sure.
Yeah.
If he has one, then no way. Like just let them guess. He's still thinking, so maybe he's playing a knight and like trying to ask.
Mm. I
Trying to do
assume he's
something
not
like give me
thinking about
this.
trades here, having two cards. Yeah,
Yeah,
there it goes.
yeah. There goes the
Where
Santa.
does it go now? Plenty of spots to choose from, I think. 5 sheep maybe. Mm.
Nine brick. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
These two are trading like easily. They're having fun. Black and white.
Yeah. The popping begins. Hakuna ports for his first death card, and I assume Arod will follow here as well. Or do you think he lets those two duke it out and he'll just expand more?
Who? Arod?
Yeah. Letting
I
Hakuna and EB buying the deaths and
I
he...
I think I would buy here, like maybe one, and just assess my devs. Like if I've got two VPs, then I'm chilling, right? Like I can just settle and
Yeah, I think there's some pressure to buy death cards, actually.
yeah.
You kind of also want to road to the 9-10, because I'm not sure if there's a deal in place for Hakuna to not plow him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the biggest threat. Yeah.
Like if you had to choose one person's position right now, who would you choose? It's a tough one, right?
Maybe
Everyone's doing
EB.
decent. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's too close to call, really. Hakuna still looks great, of course. EB just has a bit of pacing, I think, here with the dev cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they have no idea what his dev cards are, and they have no way to get information about them. And there could be stuff in there that gets him an early win.
The best part about this is that like his toughest job was to get settlements slash, and he's got two of them, so that puts him in such a spot. Now he just has to city up, which is not difficult by any means for him. Oh, look
The
at
first
that!
7.
You disturb the robber, it comes back again.
Maybe this goes on the 4-wheat. I mean, one thing, EV played a knight, so I assume he has some more. Then it's maybe not that scary anymore. But I think he hits him here and EB will move it then. Which is pretty tough for EB, I have to say. Because it will come right back. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the right move, honestly. Because he blocks the person who is supposed to keep his 8 or free. So he has to use a
Yeah.
knight now and it will come immediately back. And then they probably have nothing to defend anymore. and black and white will be free for the
Black and
foreseeable
white.
future.
Black and white are playing as one. I really
Yeah.
like how they're going about it. But
I
maybe
mean, with
Sarp
EB
can
being
also
on two
try.
cards, I think it would have been okay to block the other two. Let them move the knight once. Let EB move it back, and then it will come back anyways, I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah.
But now
Sarp
there's, I
passes on
think, a bit of
7.
an imbalance.
That's the second knight.
So at first I would have thought maybe 5 sheep.
You could also try to like get a trade for yourself because he was on like
Mm,
7 cards. Just try to like ease it out. Maybe buy a dev. Maybe I don't know. You could
yeah.
always try one of those and then decide where to block. But yeah, five sheep is a good block. Even
Especially in
actually
subs
eight
position.
eight wood is also not the worst block, but
Yeah.
there's so much wood on the board right now.
Could see that easily happening, yeah. I mean, especially in subs position, he wants to get a trade if he rolls a 7, right? He needs
Yeah.
every trade he can get.
And there we go. Eight wood. And oh, another dev. Man, he's cooking. He's cooking now.
Yeah, he got
11.
exactly the right cards, it seems. So that's pretty huge that he got a dev here down. He
Yeah.
started the turn with 2 cards. So Hakuna doesn't look like he will move it. And they are trading again. The black and white connection is still alive and going good. And I mean, they have this natural partnership of trading wood for sheep for their ports.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you look at their setups, you don't see a direct trading option, but they're just working it out so well.
Arp gets a trade in. I guess there's some future deal involved. Otherwise, this doesn't make too much sense to me.
Maybe we could have gone to voice chat for that one.
Yeah.
Arod uses a knight. What do you think? Maybe they try to feed Arod army? I don't know. Just to balance it out a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough to feed someone army here. Arod having it is only marginally better than EB having it, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Although EB has more potential to explode, I think.
He does.
I get solo
Jeez.
blocked here again.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
I
all
think EB will have a
the
really
friendliness of
tough
the game
time
is
here.
dying. Yeah.
He's basically dependent on his 4. He will have another turn, which he starts with probably, yeah, certainly not more than 4 cards.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but it's fair. He's like maybe one or 2 points ahead.
Yeah. I think the dynamic is really good for Hakuna here. EB
Yeah,
maybe
it's like
plays another knight here, and Hakuna will put it back on him, and he will have another solid
another
period.
step for Arod and Road.
Yeah, that's
Nice
pretty
play.
solid.
Pretty solid.
So Sarp, this will be interesting here. I think he should for sure get some good card out of this robber. EB unfortunately only has one. So they all have really low cards here. But I guess he can't work out the trade really.
Yeah, I don't even know what's EB's last card because he's got robbed so much now.
Yeah,
Don't know.
no way to tell. Yeah, that block totally makes sense. Now who do you steal from here? Personally, I think Hakuna deserves the love here.
Hakuna, yeah. He's been robbed very little. He's got good trades. And he's like slightly going under the radar, even with that kind of a setup.
Mm.
Yeah, he steals from Hakuna. Yeah.
Okay, EB has a moment of respite here. I don't think he can do anything here really. I mean, who do you trade at this point? They
Knowing
all want
that
death
he's
cards really, so
yeah, he's
nobody
on.
will give up their wheat and sheep.
Oh, that is so good for white and black again. Because EB's got 3 O's now. Both of them don't have O's.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess they were pretty sure with EV being only on one card before the turn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but if he has a knight here and builds a road, he is at 9 points. And with a VP, that's 10. So maybe even an 11 could have won EB the game here.
I don't know, like, because you don't know what's stolen from him. What if, like, his. Oh, he has a knight. That changes things again.
That's interesting that he plays it now. Do you think he has a VP? Do you think he's going for the win here?
Man, this is tough to say. Like, if he has a VP,
Then he needs a Buddha brick steal here.
would a brick, yeah. Provided neither his wood nor his brick got stolen.
Yeah, he
Because he's
rolled
got
3 ores. He can port that for something he needs.
Yeah, he rolled 3 O's. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Wait, I think you can just rob Hakuna, right? Because he's got 3 wood out of 4.
Yeah. Why is this taking
But
so long?
I think yeah, I think let's see.
If he has a VP, I would have expected to go that down a a lot faster.
Yeah, which is
He's
why I
taking his
think he
time a
may
lot.
not have a VP. Yeah.
But why play a knight here if he doesn't go for the win? Okay, nothing happens.
Hmm. Now Sarp takes road soon, right? Before.
Yeah, I mean, what can be EB's dev card? Definitely something playable. Maybe a knight. But if it's a mono or something, it's really bad. So we're waiting for Hakuna to play a dev card here.
It's funny how no one's playing the devs.
Road
Okay.
building.
Okay.
A 7 would be here would be really bad here. They can't have Sarp 7ing out here. I think they will need some roads from him here.
They will need, yeah. Like tens have dried up, to be fair.
And how
Tens
is nobody
were
playing a knight
really
here?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the 5, 9, 10 didn't work out really well this game, I think. 9 and 10 have been not so good. That is my impression, at least.
I think that's why Arod buying dev again was a good move, because I think he's got a good dev here with him. Like a development card equal to another point.
I could see a mono here. If they are worried.
Food mono.
I'm not sure for what though. There's some orb.
How many O's are there? Like
I mean, EB
5,
still got
6?
hit 3, right?
Yeah, he's got, I think there's 6 O's out there, 6 or 7. But again, depends on like Erod's hand. I don't know what his 4 cards are.
Yeah, I don't think he can do very much with the ore.
With the O, exactly.
I don't think he has wheat. Maybe he can port wood once. Not even that, it looks like. With 6. That's a decent roll. The problem is that they can't even help Sap with the road on his turn if he doesn't have brick. Because if he has not brick, nobody has, and he can't port something. But I think at least one road must go down here.
Yeah, he's got to build roads, yeah.
But if I have no brick here in Sap's position, I would ask for some cards to help. Because he's not the one who should do 4 for once here. Should we go in the voice chat real quick?
Yeah, I think we should.
11th.
I yeah.
I think you need
don't-
to insure it. I think you need a table to help you insure it. 'Cause, I mean, Hakuna's trying to sneakily take it to up to the top.
I know.
No
but
way. Otherwise, I would have
I-
done the
I
other
can't-
way around.
I can't prevent.
Uh,
I can't prevent everything. So
Yep.
I'll just hope at 12 rolls at some point.
Nice.
It will.
It will. It'll pay.
It's the time. Roll at 12, Eric.
What do I want here?
8 wins then maybe.
Wow.
Not that. It would have been an 8, huh?
Yeah, would have been nice.
Dang.
Anyone want ore? You need some ore, Hakuna?
Not from you.
Why
I didn't
not?
mean to be so mean. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could say it more elegantly. I mean, I know.
Not
You.
for
I guess
you.
you got. I guess you hit it too. You've got 4 wheat. Your 6 card is.
Just mono it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take ore. I don't know.
Arod, no.
It
Either
depends
mono
on if
or
you
an
want
do
8.
that.
No, I
Don't know.
don't.
I think you're gonna steamroll, man.
I mean, I could play an aggressive knight on you, Hakuna.
Please do. If you really
Well,
need the
playing
wheat,
it-
I think that's a great move to aggressive knight then.
Play an aggressive knight on me.
On 8 rod, yeah.
You need wood, right?
Yeah, this is a little less potent. What do you think of this, Arod? I can even offer you insurance, Arod.
Arod, don't do it. Arod, no.
Arod, I'm willing
You
to
can add a
give you
second card. I
two
can hold it.
Arod,
Arod,
I will give you this,
two wood
please.
anytime.
I will
Yeah,
give you wood for this.
I'll give you 2 wood for this.
Okay, I'll
Counter
hold
you.
you that. If you give me
Sorry,
2 wood on my turn, then I won't take this.
Like I
We've been
give you-
trying to give you 2 wood this whole game,
You've
Arod.
got Robert wrist, so you're ready. I mean, just counter with a second. Is that a no?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have to take the risk because I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Aggressive knight. Aggressive knight.
defensive knight, defensive knight.
Nice.
All right, Arod, you need oh, you got a lot of cards now.
It's still insurable, I guess.
It's absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, when are we rolling a 10? The 10 hasn't rolled such a long
I
We're a
don't know.
9, man. Yeah. First off, Sarp, do you have
Yeah.
2 sheep I need to turn into a brick? Or no?
Let me think.
Okay.
I can make a brick on my turn with wood as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm willing to do it with both of you, I guess. But Hakuna, what are you doing with that?
Oh, I'm just trying to get you a brick before, so you can build a road. That's it.
And you're not doing it? You're not?
No, I was just gonna give it. I was just gonna do it for free to give you a road, if I'm being honest. But now you can do real trades. I want this. This is a great trade, Sarp. Great trade.
Yeah, what are you doing with this?
I am gonna settle and buy a development card.
Just really want
Hang
that
on.
because that gives them the road out.
If
Sarp's
Settle
taking road.
point. Well,
hold
5.
on. Sarp, are you taking this?
I am thinking.
It's a great deal. I'm really not even close, guys. I promise. I'm just trying to make
We
things
got
happen.
either a VP or a mono over there. But I think I gotta take the risk here. I'll take it.
Okay, I'll give it to Arod. Yeah, I'll give it to Arod. Sarp goes to 8 points. So.
Wow.
I don't think nothing's wrong with that, right? That's good for everybody. Or
I
maybe
mean,
Arod
it's
at
good
least.
for both of us, I guess.
Shoot. Should I double dev instead?
I guess so.
You
Whatever
need
you
that
want to do.
report, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I do need the ore for it.
That spot doesn't help you with anything. Just get devs.
I think you're right,
I
Sarp.
mean, just gonna lock army quicker because I don't know if anyone's getting 5 knights. But
No, I really don't think so.
I think it's really important to keep the 8 blocked. Otherwise, we just lose, though.
True.
if he doubled
Yeah.
that,
We'll double dev. Or do
Yeah.
we city? Oh, God. Nah. Because then I lied to Arod if I did that.
Yeah. I'm sure he's okay with it.
I mean, you did say settle
Yeah,
it first.
I
don't really
I
care.
did lie because I double devved. Sorry, Arod. But either way, it's just to protect us, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, good.
Arod, I have woods.
Okay. So you need a brick.
Yes.
Okay.
There was some funny shit there.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. Like it's
They
you
got
can see it's hopping up.
they didn't care at all last turn if he takes road or not. And yeah,
And I think
2 deaths,
Hakuna
huge
got
turn for
really
Hakuna.
good trade there, giving away 2 wheat for 2 sheep. I think he got a really good trade there.
I mean, every trade at this stage you can get is really good. I would expect these players to offer stuff that really helps them.
Yeah, what do you do as Arod here? 12 cards.
I'm not sure what his hand is. I have no idea what his death cards are. I think his destiny is going to building to 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So another city would be nice.
Or even a settle on 9-10.
Yeah. I think the city might be slightly better. He has a deal in place for the 9-10, so there's no worries there, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe he can do both even, I don't know. Like, looks like that's all. Yeah, he got the hardest stuff done, I think. Now he just has to hope for some good devs. I mean, Sarp has potential to go to 9 points here, right? But how does he get the last one?
So he's got 6. Then he takes road 8, 9. You can just settle on that 5, right?
Yeah.
You just
True.
settle on that 5, or I don't know. It's not very difficult for Sarp. I think Sarp has got to play the patience game here.
It would be interesting to know if he has wheat in hand. Hakuna didn't do the trade with him. I think he was a bit concerned about giving him 2 wheat, because then he would be set with 2 settlements. The thing is, Sarp needs to help EB here, right? So we can continue to buy devs. But I don't think that will happen because he can't really help him with the cards he's getting. If he does a trade with Hakuna here, that's really brave, I think.
Yeah, he takes road.
Yeah, he goes to the port. I think that makes a lot of sense.
It does, yeah.
Really, the
Then
9-12 will not be impactful enough here the rest of the game.
then you have lots of outs. You have lots of outs to win.
Yeah, it will be hard to get hold of these wheats. I assume he has none.
No, he doesn't.
So there might be a 4-1 incoming here. If he can. So who do you like best now, Gil?
Sorry?
Who do you like best now in the current situation?
Oh, I told you from the start of the game, I think Sarp is in a very underrated position.
Yeah.
I think he's, it's just the roads factor, I think. Me, that does it. It would have depended on uh, mm, EB's devs, but since he got like 3 nights and he's not really got to move on from there. So it's gone a bit slow. Okay, he passes on 8, or I don't know if he runs out of time. Passes on 8.
But getting those last tweets is really a problem.
Mm-hmm. Hakuna's pretty dangerous here.
Should we call it a genius move to pass on 8 here? With a lot of knights incoming, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Genius move,
I
Sarp.
would genius move it for sure.
Move of the game, I'd say.
I would not think like that at all. Knights are coming my way, so I'm gonna pass on 8. Ooh.
Another 3.
Arod must be thinking how he has more wheat than wood.
Yeah. So EB has 11 cards. Do we know what his hand is? Must be pretty stuffed with ore, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs that 4. 1-4 and he's back with a vengeance. That's a
Yeah.
cool trade here. That would help them both so much. But EB a lot more, I think. You trade EB at this stage of the game? I think now that he's out of dev cards, it's not that scary
He's got
anymore,
no
right?
dev. Yeah, he's not got any devs, so I don't know.
I mean, you can't give him 3 wheat, I think, but
Yeah, you can give him 3 wheat, but I'm not against trading him at all.
yeah. I think how Arod's and the EB's hand is now, they could work something out. Wow, it go through. That's huge. I mean, if you can city dev here, that's pretty crazy. There will be a mono incoming pretty soon.
Man, yeah. I can sense it somewhere. Oh,
They're really
if
patient with
Hakuna's
those
got
knights,
one.
I don't know. Maybe they are not.
I think this is the time. 10 cards, 11 cards, 9 cards.
He can grab a lot of ore here.
Lots.
That's why Arod is pretty risky doing this trade. Yeah.
Skadoosh.
We are doing so well, Gil, commentating this game. Calling out that move.
Oh god. Telling you.
Sarp goes to 7
Everyone was
cards now again.
everyone
He's
called
safe from the robber.
it genius from Sarp again.
Yeah.
Always managing to stay under 7. What the heck? They're trading.
Yeah.
White and black are just like they're made for each other in this game. Man.
I mean, I don't know. Black must think he's pretty close or something. Maybe he has 2 VPs. I don't know why this trade is going down.
Oh, they traded. Man. Let's look at Saab's situation. Like, he's got, you know, can he win? Can he win on his turn? There are 2 rolls.
See, what is his hand?
Can't I also can't believe this trade happened. Like, what if he? I'm sure Arod knows better, but I don't know. Kind of risky.
Yeah, they trust each other a lot, I think. He probably got told what exactly will happen if he does this trade.
Ooh.
Yeah, Death in the City, another huge turn, just like EB.
Yeah,
No, EB didn't buy Death. Sorry.
I think Arod should not have done that trade with EB,
Yeah,
knowing that there's a monopoly around. 'Cause
I
he
would
was
have
the
only
biggest
done that
player.
if I had one myself, and I know that the other
Exactly.
one is
Yeah,
likely still in the deck.
I think Arod's got 2 VPs here.
It looks like it, yeah. So coming back to Sarp, I think his hand is pretty much wood, and he got 2 ores now, and I think he has 6 wood. There were 2 6s.
There were 2 6s. Yeah.
I think he needs the 12.
Yeah,
The
he was
12 could
praying for
bring
it
him
when
pretty
even in
close.
voice chat. He was praying for it. Okay, he chooses to city up.
Oh my god, at 12.
Wow, my! What the fuck? What the heck?
Uh, that's not enough, I think. But I think it's another city, right?
Now we are doing some amazing commentary because we called the 12.
We are spot on, yeah. I would like to port even better, but I don't think it's possible. Unless he really has
Yeah,
the sheep and the brick in there as well.
can he do some? I don't know. He can port his wood for an extra wheat.
Mm.
Can he like pull in city? Any city pull?
If he has a
Does
sheep,
he not have?
yeah. But he only has 2 ores, I think. If he has a sheep, he can do 2 depth cards. But that's pretty optimistic, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has sheep or brick, I would settle here. Otherwise, I guess it's a city. I mean, with another city, he has such insane production that he can hopefully
Yeah.
do 4 for 1 on his next turn.
We've had like 1-9 roll in the last 30 turns. So and we've had no tens. I don't think like bricks have dried up. There were only bricks at the start of the game. No, there's no. I don't think he has a brick. No.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Okay. I think it's a city pull. No, it's not. So he had 2 ores. Oh my
Oh, the
goodness.
huge 4. Oh, we're getting in the
That's the
danger zone
4.
here.
What do you do here? I don't know, man. Like, this is a city pool for sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Washer just to see? Oh, wait. Oh, he wins. Oh, GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG. Nicely done. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, I think it comes down a bit to the lack of brick, right, at the late game.
Mhm.
There was no possibility to build more roads, I think.
I'm telling you, brick is a game-changing resource. 3 sevens, 2 nines, 2 10s. That's rough. Like, that's rough if you're on a 5 9 10
Yeah.
production-wise.
Really
Like, yeah.
disappointing rolls there. So we had 45 turns. It's pretty short, I'd say.
That's
And
pretty short. Yeah.
yeah, the curve can look a bit weird in that instance.
And if you see how the game was going at the start, it looked like a very evenly paced game. It didn't look very slow. But then they started to really calculate everything.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was fun though. That was fun. That was a good game. EB makes another final. Like, he just does it again and again. It's class.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
So we go to table 1. Yeah, let's do it.
Table. I mean, I played against all of you, and tough competition. But no, it was a great game, and yeah, I thought Sarp would maybe extend the road a bit, but I think he just the brick wasn't there for him, and he was a little fortunate in that way to the road didn't get lengthened, and it gave me outs to win. So no,
The
great
9,
game, guys.
the 9 and the 10 didn't roll ever in the game.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
dry.
And the
Yeah,
7.
they're pretty dry. The 6 was hot, which is bad for me, but all my other numbers were decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, I gotta take the interview.
Uh,
Thank you. No, thanks. Great game, and tough competition. I think everyone had a chance at the end, probably. I mean, it's just kind of pacing, and I hit the rules at the end. So
GG's, man.
Yep.
GG's. Yeah, good
GG.
game.
Game, guys, everyone.
Yep.
If you don't
GG,
mind, we
well
do the
played.
interview in here. If the others don't mind.
Sure. Yeah.
That's fine.
Congratulations, EB. Congratulations to everyone, really, for this great game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It
well
was a
played, guys.
Thank you.
That was a good
pleasure to
watch.
watch.
Yeah,
That was
thank
a
you.
good one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, yeah, great game, and it accelerated quick at kind of that mid game. Just a lot of cities popping up, and just a lot of versatility up there to get the 10.
Yeah, it was really impressive to see how you helped each other out.
Hmm.
A lot of nice trades going down.
Yeah, a lot of nice trades, and I think it, kind of that early mid game is once I got that 8-4-3 city, I was starting to get hit a bit. And I mean, Hakuna was I thought he traded really well with Arod and Sarp to get devs,
Yeah.
but help them. And I liked how he maneuvered that. I thought he gave himself some chances to he improved his chances to win. I think with that, and
Mhm.
Yeah, he already had a good setup, and he did like a couple of massive 3-for-3 trades.
yeah,
We were just like, wow, that's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Really, really smart.
Bit
I think
concerned that
Arod
Hakuna would be frozen out a bit at the beginning because of his great setup.
Yeah, I loved his setup. Like I was torn between 8-4-3 and 9-4-6 on my spot. Am I picking first?
Mm.
Like I between first and second's gonna get a better setup. If I go 9-6-4, there's a chance I get locked out of the wood, and that can really hurt my game. I could maybe take 8-10 or 9-10 at the bottom, but I just didn't think it was that strong. So I went 8-4-3, and fortunately there was some space in the middle of the board, and I worked out a couple of trades that helped me with Arod, and the first trade was getting the 2 roads of 411 because I knew Sarp was looking at that 411. And the second trade was right before the mono, and the timing of the mono was unfortunate. I didn't really play it that much to defend the mono. I had a lot of ore, and I just wanted to, I knew Arod had a lot of wheat when the 3 rolled, and it was mutually beneficial. So no, I was like, fortunately, I executed that trade, and then I had less ore, obviously, and then Hakuna played that mono, which hurt Arod, unfortunately. Yeah.
Confident were you about your setup in the beginning?
Was I worried?
How confident were you about your
It's
setup?
I was going back and forth on the road placement. I didn't love point of the brick port, but it was just safer. But if I point
Mm.
8-4-3, I think that invokes someone to play 6-3-11 double wood and try and plow the 411. So I played a little more passive, and 11 was rolled early, so I had the brick to work out a trade with Arod to put 2 roads and get wood off him because he had lots of wood to put 2 roads down. But my setup, I preferred Hakuna's, maybe even Arod setup to mine. Like I felt Sarps was without a 3-1 port, his game was going to be tough, so I knew that's why he's going to be looking at 411. I like Arod. I think I like Hakuna set up the best. Maybe Arod second. I mean, he's only on 3 resources, but just so much strong wood.
Yeah, the 11 was pretty pivotal early game, I think.
Yeah, there was the lot of brick out there that helped me maneuver and ultimately get my first settlement down. Or even the trade. I made a decent trade with Arod. I think I gave him I needed wheat and the wood, and I gave him ore. I can't remember if I gave him a brick and maybe something else with a non. I think did I give him a non-block? No, not the, I don't think the non-block was there, but getting that settlement down first was really nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you guys think of it, like anything, maybe placements? What do you guys think of placements?
Down. Bit like expected. We thought
Mhm.
first and the second were pretty good. Third
Mhm.
was a bit of a tougher spot, I thought.
Yeah, I felt third was the toughest, but
Yeah.
like I think Arod was third, and he did really really well
Mhm.
for the kind of setup he got.
Mhm.
I think he was
I
the
mean, it
first
has
one to
huge
set.
potential,
I'm
but
not
it
wrong.
looked a bit slow at the beginning. I think.
It
Mhm.
looked a bit slow at the beginning, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with
Like
the
once you get a
11
city.
rolling and that great deal going through, then
Yeah.
it changes a lot, of course.
Mhm. Mhm. I like this setup a lot. I love that strong wood, even though it's only 3 resources. He's just got it just feeds into development cards, and I really like this setup. But I mean,
Yeah,
I wasn't sure 8-4-3 third. I might almost like the 6. I don't know, tough to say. The 8-4-3, it certainly wasn't a wrong pick. But I think how it worked out, he was able to get 6-5 now, which is really good. I'm not sure what would it take at Sarp's position actually. I mean,
yeah.
with the
We were
wheat kind of
talking
locked
about
out. Yeah.
taking 5, 9, 10 as third because then
Yeah.
you surely get a good wood spot,
Yeah.
most likely, if not
Yeah.
surely. But
Hmm.
yeah, but you did well. Like you paced it. You paced it beautifully. There were
Thank you.
times when you had like just 2 cards and 4 cards, and you managed it. Like that was good.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, no, I felt it's pretty much from the once I what point like most of the game as usually talked with the being the threat, and I think just the ore wheat sheeps that being on the 8 ore just and with the wheat and the the sheep and 3-1 port is my potential buy development cards, and
Yeah, yeah,
it
exactly.
drew the attention on me, and it was just hard to kind of get it off. I tried to teeter with playing some aggressive knights to just try and to either clear my hand with another development card. The table wasn't really buying it. They played well. They played, they played very, in general, very
Yeah,
tactical, and
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. We were a bit worried about your position towards the
mhm.
end game because it was kind of
Yeah,
a 2-for-1, we thought,
yeah,
with Hakuna and Arod buying depths as well.
yeah.
And
Was concerned
you were the
too. I
only
mean,
ones defending your spots.
yeah. I mean, it seemed like all 3 of them were hitting me, and even though they had down cards, potentially VPs and Hakuna had a mono, and just getting all the attention. So and my numbers weren't great. I didn't have 9. I didn't have 6. I mean, 9 didn't roll that well. 6 crushed. I mean, missing it. I didn't have 10 either. A few numbers I would have liked to have, but it's just if you block the 8, it can really hurt my game. I'm waiting on 3, 4, 5, 11. That's just odds of that rolling on. It's like not that strong. So no, I was fortunately able to keep getting knights, and then the opportunity to take the road just materialized, and I took it. But I mean, it was fortunate because I don't know if I can win this game. I don't even have time to win it without road, but I did have a strong turn there. I mean, I could have citied again. I could have bought a couple development cards or citied, but I didn't need to. But just fortunate how it worked out.
Yeah, pretty huge rolls in the end, and
Yeah, definitely. But yeah,
nevertheless,
I
I
mean,
think well deserved.
I was thankful that Sarp didn't put down another road because I had, I think, 4, 5, 11, 8, almost all my numbers, but 3, I think, were winning rolls for me. So with the road, so I was like, I didn't want to like try to stay in the background with that, and I was hoping the other players would
Four was like
tell him he should.
four
He
was like the
talked.
dream goal.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's not every day as the Orbeez sheep player you're pouring it for brick, but it's just that's my heavy number, and it rolled enough, and I was able to buy development cards and maneuver and score points. So yeah, no, it was a tough game, tough opponents. I mean, they're all exceptional opponents, and just fortunate to get a couple timely trades, and I think a good balance of development cards. I didn't pull any VPs, but I mean, it was all knights, but I think it just kind of lined up with the fact that it was on heavy ore, and so just going to get targeted.
Yeah,
So it's good to be
good
able to
luck for the final.
Yeah, thank
Maybe.
you. Appreciate it, Gil.
Good
Let's
luck,
see
not
how
too
it
much,
goes.
but a bit of it.
Not too much,
And
yeah, I know. Thanks, Raj. I appreciate it.
again, great game, and I have to say it was really also the spirit of the game, really enjoyable. The
Yeah,
times
no,
we
it
listed
was a
in.
very pleasant game. Like, I mean, some games I hate to say get toxic, but this was a very pleasant game in the sense of everyone got
Yeah.
along very well and traded well, and it was good cooperation. I'm biased. I
Yeah,
won it.
good.
I enjoyed it, but no, wasn't. It was a good game overall. I thought.
Yeah. Anyway, take care, guys.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for the interview.